I'm Marianna Ballou. I live in Northampton, Mass, and I work with the American Friends Service Committee of Western Massachusetts, especially. And I work on a lot of different issues. I work with the Preserving Our Civil Rights campaign, which focuses on opting out of secure communities, opting out of the NDAA and indefinite detention, also looking at fusion centers and surveillance, and racial, ethnic, religious profiling. I also do some work on housing justice with Springfield No One Leaves, and I work with the Help Increase the Peace Project, which is youth-led popular education around social justice and nonviolence. I also do some feminist work and feminist discussion groups in the area outside of AFSC. So I do a lot. I'm also researching about queer issues in South Asia and inserting a class analysis and class politics to that. With the Preserving Our Civil Rights campaign, we work on a coalition with the Bill of Rights Defense Committee, which is based right in Northampton, so that makes it really easy. And we also work with the ACLU of Massachusetts, and then we have a broader network of organizations that support us, that'll come out to support events. We work a lot with the Alliance to Develop Power, or ADP, which is an immigrant advocacy organization in the area. So we do work with them somewhat, but basically our main group is the ACLU, AFSC, and BORDC. And we've been working for the past almost 2 years now to pass resolutions against ESCOM and the NDA in Northampton. We passed a resolution against ESCOM in Springfield first, actually. That was the pressure to get Northampton to sign on. And right now we're working in Amherst to try to pass either a resolution or a bylaw. It's kind of in process right now around ESCOM as well. But we're trying to put more pressure on Northampton Police Department and other communities in the area too to build this movement in Western Mass. We've done a lot of educational events in particular. We have designed a trivia night around civil rights, a civil rights trivia, which has been a lot of fun. We did one in Northampton at a local coffee shop. We did one at a worker cooperative bookstore in Amherst, and basically the trivia night is a chance for people to sort of see what knowledge they have and engage with what they don't know as well, and we get prizes and they get to work on teams with people that they don't necessarily know. It's always a lot of fun. We play Jeopardy music, and yeah, it's always been a really good success. It's one of our best events, I think. We also have done some teach-ins around the NDAA or the campaign in general. We've done community art projects where people can write down what civil rights means to them and hold it up with a picture, and then we brought those pictures or postcards to City Hall. We also have run a petition drive in Northampton and have worked somewhat doing door-to-door and that kind of stuff as well. I think my biggest advice would be not to feel intimidated by this work, because I think there's a lot of times there's longtime activists or people that have been working on these issues for a while. You feel you aren't familiar with the issues, and sometimes even people will judge you for not being as involved or not knowing things. I would just say keep on working through that, because that's their own stuff that they're if they're judging you about it, and be ready and excited to learn. Also take responsibility for what you don't know at the same time. That's a double-edged sword, but be ready to jump in and really get committed. I would say start reading more alternative news, and be ready to talk to people you might not be comfortable talking to, and be ready to be uncomfortable in general to think about these issues.